Have you ever wondered why it sometimes feels so challenging to truly connect with others? Seriously, it's like there's something in the air, right? But let me tell you something. It has nothing to do with your personality. What we're dealing with here goes much deeper than surface-level traits. And trust me, what I'm about to share might completely shift your perspective. Before we dive into it, go ahead and hit that like button because I know you're going to find value in what's coming next. Let's start with this. Have you noticed how often those who seem chosen experience a unique form of solitude? It's not the kind of loneliness you choose, but rather something that feels almost inevitable. The truth is, these individuals carry a distinctive energy. Something so authentic and powerful that it sets them apart in ways that others might struggle to understand. This authenticity acts like a natural filter, often repelling those who aren't aligned with their energy. What's fascinating is that this solitude isn't something they necessarily want or seek out. It's simply a byproduct of who they are at their core. It's not that these individuals don't desire friendships or relationships. They do, just like anyone else. The real challenge lies in finding people who can genuinely connect with them, who resonate with and respect their unique energy. It's as if they're operating on an entirely different frequency, one that not everyone can tune into. Because of this, they often feel alone, even in a crowd. But this solitude doesn't diminish their value or their ability to contribute. On the contrary, it's their authenticity, their distinctive light, that makes them so special. However, this same light can also make them misunderstood or even isolated by those around them. And that's just scratching the surface. Want to know what's truly behind this sense of isolation? There's a much deeper spiritual reason at play. When we talk about the spirituality of the chosen, we can't ignore the transformative power of a spiritual awakening. This awakening is like flipping a switch. It completely alters the way these individuals see the world and themselves. Yet, along with this transformation comes a profound sense of isolation. This isn't a consciously chosen isolation, but rather something that feels guided by a higher force, something beyond our comprehension. During this awakening, the chosen undergo such deep internal changes that maintaining connections with those who haven't experienced the same transformation becomes incredibly difficult. Their perspective on life shifts dramatically. They begin to see the world with greater depth, noticing things that once went unnoticed. This new understanding naturally creates a gap between them and those who haven't had a similar experience. That gap often manifests as loneliness. It's as if they're suddenly living in a different world, one governed by new rules and perceptions, while others remain anchored in an older rhythm. What makes this even more challenging is that a spiritual awakening demands intense introspection and self-reflection, often requiring solitude. It's not merely a choice, it's a necessity. During this period, the chosen need time to process the profound changes they're undergoing. Their spiritual growth takes precedence, and social interactions often become secondary. After all, they're navigating an internal transformation so intense that it's nearly impossible to focus on anything else. Far from being negative, this solitude is a crucial part of their journey. It's in the silence and introspection that they find the answers they seek, reconnect with their true essence, and prepare for the next steps in their spiritual path. This is only the beginning, as this transformation, while powerful, comes with significant challenges, particularly in how they interact with the energies around them. Those who are chosen possess an extraordinary energetic sensitivity. They not only sense the energies surrounding them, but also absorb them intensely, as if they were sponges. This heightened sensitivity connects them deeply with the feelings and vibrations of those nearby. However, paradoxically, it can be both a gift and a burden. While it allows them to understand others' emotions and intentions with remarkable clarity, it also exposes them to absorbing negative energies, which can be physically and emotionally draining. It's like constantly being at a crowded event. Even in seemingly calm environments, the chosen feel the weight of the vibrations in the air. Every social interaction, no matter how pleasant, can drain their energy, leaving them exhausted. For this reason, solitude becomes essential. In isolation, they find the space to recharge and cleanse themselves of negative vibrations. The deeper they connect with these energies, the more they need to shield themselves, as excessive energy depletion can hinder their spiritual journey. Yet this is not the only challenge they face. Personal relationships present their own delicate balancing act. When it comes to connections, the chosen encounter a unique set of difficulties. Their energy is so distinct that while it draws people in, it often creates an imbalance. Many who are attracted to the chosen are captivated by their light, but lack the capacity to reciprocate equally. This dynamic frequently leads to situations where the chosen give more than they receive. Over time, this imbalance becomes draining. After all, who wouldn't long for a fair exchange where both parties uplift and support one another? For the chosen, however, such balanced exchanges are rare. The problem lies in the intentions of those who are drawn to them. People are often attracted to the chosen's positive energy and authenticity, yet many lack the ability to sustain a balanced connection. This results in shallow relationships where the chosen feel drained and misunderstood. It's not that they lack the desire to form bonds, rather, they seek something far deeper. They yearn for connections that resonate with their essence, relationships that align with their spiritual journey and contribute to their growth instead of depleting their energy. This pursuit of depth makes relationships even more challenging. The chosen hold high standards and seek connections that are authentic and meaningful. Superficial or unbalanced relationships fail to satisfy them. They seek someone who shares their path, aligns with their values, and walks beside them rather than weighing them down. For this reason, they often prefer waiting in solitude over settling for connections that fall short. This patience is crucial, as entering unbalanced relationships can significantly hinder their spiritual growth. Yet, the challenges extend beyond relationships. The spiritual journey itself demands a degree of solitude that is hard to ignore. For the chosen, solitude is not merely a consequence of their spiritual path, but an integral part of their growth and self-discovery. While many view solitude as something negative, the chosen learn to embrace it as a profound moment of connection with themselves and the divine. It is in this silence, away from external distractions, that they align with their true essence and rediscover their purpose. For them, solitude is a path to healing and spiritual growth, a time to reflect, meditate, and reconnect with their true essence. It also serves as a period of preparation, a moment when the chosen strengthen themselves internally to face the challenges their spiritual mission demands. During intense phases of introspection, they break free from societal expectations and focus on what truly matters: their spiritual journey. The absence of superficial relationships and distractions allows them to channel their energy entirely into learning and inner growth, which is crucial for maintaining a deep connection with higher realms. This solitude is not seen as a punishment, but as an opportunity to fortify the soul and align with a greater purpose. Moreover, solitude provides the peace necessary to hear the universe's whispers, messages that can only be discerned in complete silence and introspection. In this isolation, the chosen connect with a higher force, receiving guidance and clarity about their path. Free from external energy interference, they gain a sharper understanding of their purpose and move forward with confidence. Solitude thus becomes a cornerstone of their spiritual journey, granting clarity and strength to progress. Yet this period of isolation carries an even deeper purpose. For the chosen, it transcends mere disconnection from the outside world. It becomes an essential opportunity for internal healing. In this phase, They confront profound wounds, often stemming from past traumas, whether from relationships, family experiences, or generational issues. This time alone allows them to dive into their emotions, identifying and addressing scars that have long influenced their lives and relationships. Without the distractions of external connections, the chosen find the space to genuinely rebuild themselves, facing these wounds with authenticity and depth. This healing phase is vital for their spiritual development. Without it, moving forward with lightness and clarity is impossible. Isolation is not perceived as a punishment, but as a process of emotional and psychological cleansing, a moment to release the chains of the past and emerge stronger and more balanced. Solitude offers the silence needed for these internal processes to unfold, enabling the chosen to heal from the inside out. With each wound that heals, they draw closer to their true essence, preparing to continue their spiritual journey with greater clarity and purpose. In this way, solitude is not just a means of healing, but a gateway to a renewed life. So, did you enjoy the video? Share your thoughts in the comments about what you found most intriguing regarding the power of solitude and how it can transform your journey of self-discovery. I'd love to hear your perspective, and if you liked it, you know the drill. Share this video with others so more people can awaken and grow alongside you. Oh, and before you go, don't forget to check out the next video appearing on your screen. It's packed with valuable content to accelerate your evolution even further. You won't want to miss it. Click on it, and I'll see you there.